What's going on, everybody? This is Destiny Center back with another Destiny 2 video. Today I'm going to be starting a new series focused around rare weapon roles and archetypes, and I'm going to be starting with the Ether Doctor, which is a 600 round per minute auto rifle that sports that competitive 0.7-second time to kill in the Crucible. Today's review will be predominantly focused on a PvP console role, although a lot of what we'll talk about will certainly apply to PC as well. The current role I'm showing has Zen Moment for that necessary stability and consistency bump, and high impact reserves for a little more damage at the bottom end of the magazine. The reason the Ether Doctor is so special is because it rolls with scopes rather than barrels, just like that vaunted Galliard. Scopes allow you to push that range much further out than is usually possible. With the high zoom dusk scope that I have equipped on this roll, it doesn't encounter damage fall off until 38 meters, which means you can compete with pulse rifles on a consistent basis. If you engage another auto rifle at that max range, you almost always will come out on top, as few other autos can extend their range past 30 meters. You'll see the background gameplay reflect that, with several clips versus hardlight users, summoners, and other auto meta rifles in the current sandbox. The other really nice part about Ether Doctor that separates it from Galliard, for instance, is that it's easy to farm for. You can get it as a drop by killing the wanted boss in the Weep Lost sector, and he seems to have about a 10 to 15% drop chance. I have completed about 100 forge runs, and have only received 3 Galliard drops in that whole time. None with the necessary perks to make it truly competitive in PvP. With the Ether Doctor, I have probably spent at most an hour, and received a competitive role fairly quickly. If you wanted to spend time running the Lost Sector over and over for the perfect god roll, then it could easily be done. As far as perk combinations, we'll start with the scopes. I'd probably recommend the Dust.D1 as the best all-around scope with that nice bump in zoom with +3 zoom magnification, without sacrificing too much in close-range gunfights. The Dusk Scope D2 that I had on this roll is excellent for maxing out that range, but it can be a little tricky to rein in at close-range combat. For the barrel perk, magazine perk, ricochet rounds is probably your best choice for that really nice bump in stability and that slight increase in range. For the first column of perks, Zen Moment and Dynamic Sway Reduction are your two best options to allow you to consistently win engagements and lock down that 0.7-second time to kill. For the final column, Rampage is a great selection, gives you that added lethality, and if you really wanted to go all in on consistency and stability, you could also go for Under Pressure. As for Masterwork, range, stability, and handling are all viable options depending on how the rest of the weapon is spec'd out. Alright, so that wraps up my review for the Ether Doctor. I've tried out a new format for my review videos here. It should feel more focused as I actually did a script and didn't just fly off the cuff. If that's something that you guys really enjoyed, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I will have no idea whether it was well received. For those subscribers that have come from my rib and cheese video, I really appreciate the support. Sorry there hasn't been any videos for a little while, but I've been enjoying Destiny for whatever reason now. A little more, it may be just because of the competitive nature of Trials. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to let the gameplay roll here for the last little bit. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And Destiny Center signing off. Thanks, guys.